Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Isaiah 47 to 52, Proverbs 5 and Psalm 12. Let's get started. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground without a throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for you shall no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind flour. Put off your veil, strip off your robe, and cover your leg. Pass through the rivers. Your nakedness shall be uncovered, and your disgrace shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will spare no one. Our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name. He is the Holy One of Israel. Sit in silence and go into darkness, the daughter of the Chaldeans. For you shall no more be called the mistress of kingdom. And I was angry with my people. I profaned my heritage. I gave them into your hand. You showed them no mercy. On the aged you made your yoke exceedingly heavy. You said, I shall be mistruthful, so that you did not lay these things to heart. I remember the end. Now therefore hear this, you love her pleasures, who sit secure, who say in your heart, I am, and there is no one besides me. I shall not sit as a widow, and will know the loss of children. These two things shall come to you in a moment, in one day. The loss of children and widowhood shall come upon you in full measure, in spite of your many sorceries, and the great power of your enchantments. You felt secure in your wickedness. You said, no one sees me. Your wisdom and your knowledge led you astray. And you said in your heart, I am, and there is no one beside me. But evil shall come upon you, which you will not know how to charm away. Disaster shall fall upon you, for which you will not be able to atone. Ruin shall come upon you suddenly, of which you know nothing. Stand fast in your enchantments and your many sorceries, with which you labor from your youth. Perhaps you may be able to succeed. Perhaps you inspire terror. You are weary with your many counsels. Let them stand forth and save you. Those who divide the heavens, who gaze at the stars, who at the new moons make known what shall come upon you. Behold, they are like snow. The fire consumes them. They cannot deliver themselves from the power of the flame. No call for warming oneself is this. No fire to sit before. Such to you are those with whom you have labored, who have done business with you from your youth. They wander about, each in his own direction. There is no one to save them. Hear this, O house of Jacob, who are called by the name of Israel, and who came from the waters of Judah, who swear by the name of the Lord, who confess by the God of Israel, but not in the truth or lie. For they call themselves after their holy city, and stay themselves in the God of Israel. The Lord of hosts is near. The former things I declared whole. He went out from my mouth, and I announced them. Then suddenly I did them, and they came to pass, because I know that you are obstinate, and your neck is an iron city, and your forehead brass. I declared to them from of old. Behold, they came to pass. I announced them to you. Yes, you should say, my idol did them, my carved image, and my metal image commanded them. You have heard, now see all this, and will you not declare it? From this time forth I announce to you new things, hidden things that you have not known. They are created now, not long ago. Behold, today you have never heard of them. Thus you should say, behold, I knew them. You have never heard, you have never known. From of old your ear has not been opened. For I knew that you would surely deal treacherously, and that from before birth you were called rebel. For my name's sake I defer my anger. For the sake of my praise I restrain it for you. I may not cut you off. Behold, I have refined you, but not as silver. I have tried you in the furnace of affliction. For my own sake, I do it. For how should my name be profaned? My glory I will not give to another. And listen to me, O Jacob, and Israel, whom I call. I am he, I am the first, and I am the last. My hand laid the foundation of the earth, and my right hand spread out the heavens. When I call to them, they stand forth together. Assemble all of you, and listen. Who among you has declared these things? The Lord loves him. He shall perform his purpose on Babylon. His arm shall be against the Chaldeans. Even I, have spoken and called. I have brought him, and he will prosper in his way. Draw near to me, and hear this. From the beginning I have not spoken in secret. From the time it came to be I have been there. And now the Lord God sent me, and his Spirit. Thus says the Lord, your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I am the Lord your God, who teaches you to prosper, who leads you in the way you should go. Know that you had paid attention to my commandments, that then your peace would have been like a river, and your righteousness like the waters of the sea. Your offspring would have been like the sea, and your descendants like its grains. and their name will never be cut off. I will destroy from before me. Go out from Babylon, flee from Chaldea, declare this with a shout of joy, proclaim it. Send it out to the end of the earth, saying, the Lord has redeemed his servant Jacob. He did not thirst when he led them through the desert. He made the water flow for them from the rock. And he split the rock and the water gushed out. There is no peace, says the Lord, for the wicked. Listen to me, O the coastlines, and give attention, you peoples from afar. The Lord called me from the womb. From the body of my mother's hand, he named my name. He made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand he hid me. He made me a polished tower. In his quiver he hid me away. And he said to me, you are my son. Israel, in whom I will be glorified. I said, I have labored in vain. I spent my strength for nothing and vanity. Yet surely my right is with the Lord, and my recompense with my God. And now the Lord says, he formed me from the womb to be a servant, to bring Jacob back to me, and that Israel might be gathered to him. For I am honored in the eyes of the Lord, and my God has become my strength. He says, it is too light a thing that you should be my servant, to raise up the tribes of Jacob, and to bring back the preserved of Israel. I will make you as light as for the nation, that my salvation may reach to the end of the earth. Thus says the Lord, the Redeemer of Israel and his Holy One, to one deeply despised, and abhorred by the nations, like the seven emeralds. Kings shall see and arise, princes, and they shall prostrate themselves, because the Lord, who is faithful, the Holy One of Israel, who has chosen you. Thus says the Lord, in a time of faith I have answered you. In a day of salvation I have helped you. I will keep and give you as a covenant to the people. I will to establish the land, to apportion the desolate heritages, saying to the prisoners, come out, to those who are in darkness appear. They shall feed along the way, and on all their heights shall be their pasture. They shall not hunger or thirst, neither scorching wind nor sun shall strike them. For he who has pity on them will lead them, and by springs of water will guide them. I will make all my mountains a road, and my highway shall be raised up. Behold, these shall come from afar, and behold, these from the north and from the west, and these from the land of saying, sing for joy, O heavens, and exalt, O earth. Break forth, O mountains, into sing. For the Lord has comforted his people, and will have compassion on his afflicted. As Zion said, the Lord has forsaken me, and the Lord has forgotten me. Can a woman forget her nursing child, though she should have no compassion on the son of her womb? Even these may forget, yet I will not forget you. Behold, I have engraved you on the palms of my hand. Your walls are continually before me. Your builders make haste. Your destroyers and those who lay you waste go out from you. Let your eyes gather. Let you lift up your eyes around and see. They all gather. They come to you. As I live, declares the Lord, you shall put them all on an ornament. You shall bind them as the bride does. Surely your waste and your desolate places and your devastated land. Surely now you will be too narrow for your inhabitants. And those who swallowed you up will be far away. The children of your bereavement will yet stand in your ears. The place is too narrow for me. And make room for me to dwell. And you'll say in your heart, who has borne me these? I was bereaved and barren, exiled and put away. But who has brought up these? Behold, I was left alone. So where have these come? Thus says the Lord, behold, I will lift up my hand to the nations, and raise my signal to the people. And they shall bring your sons in their arms, and your daughters shall be carried on their shoulders. Kings shall be your foster fathers, and their queens your nursing mothers. With their faces to the ground, they shall bow down to you, and lick the dust of your feet. And then you will know that I am the Lord. And those who wait for me shall not be put to shame. Can the prey be taken from the mighty, or can the captives of the tyrant be rescued? For thus says the Lord, even the captives of the mighty shall be taken, and the prey of the tyrant shall be rescued. And I will contend with those who contend with you, and I will save your children. I will make your oppressors eat their own flesh, and they shall be drunk with their own blood as with wine. And all flesh shall know that I am the Lord your Savior, and your Redeemer, the Almighty One of Jacob. Thus says the Lord, where is your mother's certificate of divorce, with which I sent her away? Or which of my creditors is it? To whom have I sold you? Behold, for your iniquities you were sold, and for your transgressions your mother was just sent away. Why, when I came, there was no. Why, when I called, there was no one to answer. Is my hand shortened that it cannot redeem, or I have no power to deliver? Or behold, by my rebuke I drive the sea. I make the rivers a desert. Their fish stink for lack of water, and die of thirst. I clothe the heavens with blackness, and make sackcloth their covering. The Lord God has given me the tongue of those who are taught, Now I may know how to sustain with a word him who is weary. Morning by morning he awakens my ear to hear those who are taught. The Lord God has opened my ear, and I was not rebellious. I turned not back, but I gave my back to those who stray, and my cheeks to those who pull out the beard. I hid not I hid not my face, disgrace and spit. But the Lord God helps me, therefore I have not been disgraced. Therefore I have set my face like a flint, and I know that I shall not be put to shame. He who vindicates me is near. Who will contend with me? Let us stand up together. Who is my adversary? Who is my adversary? Let him come near to me. Behold, the Lord God helps me. Who will declare me guilty? Behold, all of them will wear out like a garment. The moth will eat them up. Who among you fears the Lord and obeys the voice of his son? The him who walks in darkness and has no light, trust in the name of the Lord, and rely on his God. Behold, all of you who kindle fire, who will kill yourself with burning torches, walk by the light of your fire, and by the torches that you kindle. Now this you have from my hand. You shall lie down in torment. Listen to me, you who pursue righteousness, you who see the Lord. Look to the rock from which you were heard, and to the quarry from which you were dug. Look to Abraham your father, and to Sarah her boy, for he was but one when I called him, that I might bless him and multiply. For the Lord comforts her. He comforts all her waste places, and makes her wilderness like Eve, her desert like the garden of the Lord. And joy and gladness will be found in her, thanksgiving and the voice of song. Give attention to me, my people. Give ear to me, my nation. The Lord will go out from me, and I will set my justice for a life to the peoples. My righteousness draws near, and my salvation has gone out, and my arms will judge the peoples. The coastlands will hope. The coastlands hope for me, and for my arm they wait. Lift up your eyes to the heavens. Lift up your eyes to the heavens, and look at the earth beneath. For the heavens vanish like smoke, and the earth will wear out like a garment, and they who dwell in it will die in like matter. My salvation will be forever, my righteousness will never be dismayed. Listen to me, you who know righteousness, the people in whose heart is my will. Fear not the reproach of men, and will be dismayed at their rebellion. For the moth will eat them up like a gum, and the worm will eat them like wool. Though my righteousness will be forever, and my salvation to all generations. Awake, awake, put on strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake is in days of old, generations of longer. Was it not you who cut Rahab in pieces, who pierced the dragon? Was it not you who dried up the sea, who watered up the great deep, who made the depths of the sea a way for the redeemed to pass over? And the ransomed of the Lord shall return and come to Zion with the sea. Everlasting joy shall be upon their heads. They shall obtain gladness and joy, and Zion shall flee away. I am he who comforts you. Who are you that you are afraid of man who dies, of the Son of Man who was made like grass, and have forgotten the Lord your Maker, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, and you fear continually all the day because of the wrath of the oppressor. And he sets himself to destroy. And where's the wrath of the priest? Where's the wrath of the oppressor? Who was bowed down shall speedily be released. He shall not die and go down to the pit, neither shall his bread be left. I am the Lord your God, who stirs up the sea so that its waves roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. And I have put my words in your mouth, and covered you in the shadow of my hand, and establishing the heavens, and laying the foundations of the earth, and saying to Zion, you are he. Wake yourself, stand up, O Jerusalem. You who have drunk from the hand of the Lord, the cup of his wrath, you who have drunk to the dregs, and bottled the cup of staggering. There is none to guide her among all the sons she is born. There is none to take her by the hand among all the sons she is brought up. These two things have happened to you. Who will console you? Devastation and destruction, famine and sword. Who will comfort you? Your sons have fainted. They lie at the head of every street, like an antelope in the night. They are full of the wrath of the Lord, the rebuke of your God. Therefore hear this, you who are afflicted, you who are drunk, but not with wine. Thus says the Lord, your God who leads the cause into his people. Behold, I have taken from your hand the cup of staggering. The bowl of my wrath you shall drink no more. And I will put it in the hand of your tormentors, who have said to you, bow down, that we may pass over. And you have made your back like the ground, and like the stream, for them to pass over. Awake, put on your strength, O Zion. Put on your beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. So there shall no more come into you. the uncircumcised and the unpoor. Shake yourself from the dust and arise. Be seated, O Jerusalem. Loose the bonds from your neck, O captive daughter of Zion. For thus says the Lord, you will sold for nothing, and you shall be redeemed without money. For thus says the Lord God, my people went down at the first into Egypt to sojourn, and the Assyrian oppressed them for nothing. Now therefore, what have I here, declares the Lord? Seeing that my people are taken away for nothing, their rulers wail, declares the Lord, and continually all the day my name is despised. Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore in that day they shall know that it is I who speak. Here I am. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him who brings good news, who publishes peace, who brings good news of happiness, who publishes salvation, who says to Zion, your God reigns. The voice of your watchmen, they lift up their voice. Together they sing for joy. And for eye to eye they see the return of the Lord to Zion. Break all together into sea, you waste places of Jerusalem. For the Lord has comforted his people. He has redeemed Jerusalem. The Lord's bared his holy arm before the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our God. Depart, depart, go out from here. Go out from there. You touch no unclean thing. Go out into the midst of her. Purify yourself. You who bear the vessels of the Lord, for you shall not go out in haste, and you shall not go in flight, and the Lord will go before you. And the God of Israel will be your right God. Behold, my servant shall act wisely. He shall be high and lifted up, and he shall be exalted. As many were astonished at you, his appearance was so marred, behold, beyond human semblance, and his form beyond that of the children of mankind. So he shall speak with many nations. Kings shall shut their mouths because of him. And for that which has not been told them they see, and that which they have not heard they understand. Who has believed nor he has heard from us, and to whom has the Lamb of the Lord been revealed? Psalm 5. Proverbs 5. My son, be ye attentive to my wisdom, incline your ear to my understanding, that you may keep discretion, and your lips may guard knowledge. For the lips of the full-wisdom woman drip honey, and his speech is smoother than oil. But in the end she is bitter as wormwood, her sharp as a two-edged sword, her feet go down to death, her steps also the path to Sheol. She does not ponder the path of life, her ways wander, and she does not know. And I know her sense, listen to me, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Keep your way far from her, and do not go near the door of her house. Lest you give your honor to others, and your years to the Moses, lest strangers take their fill of your strength, and your labors go to the house of a foreigner. And at the end of your life you grow hungry, and your flesh and body are consumed, and you say, how I hated discipline, and my heart despised reproof. I do not listen to the voice of my teachers, or incline my ear to my instructors. I am at the brink of utter ruin, in the assembled congregation. Drink water from your own sisters, flowing water from your own well. She springs because scattered abroad, streams of water in the streets. Let them be for yourself alone, and not for strangers with you. Let your fountains be blessed. I rejoice in the wife of your youth, a lovely deer, a graceful widow. And let her breast fill you at all times with delight. Be intoxicated always in the love. Why should you be intoxicated, my son, with a forbidden woman, and embrace the bosom of an adulteress? Her man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all his past. The iniquities of the wicked ensnare him, and he is held fast in the cords of his sin. He dies for lack of discipline, and because of his great folly he is led astray. Psalm 12. Save, O Lord, for the godly one is gone, for the faithful are vanished from among the children of men. Everyone utters lies to his neighbor, with flattering lips and a double heart they speak. May the Lord cut off all flattering lips, and that tongue that makes great boasts. This is say, with that tongue we will prevail, our lips are with us, who is master over us, because the poor are plundered, and because the needy groan. I will now arise, says the Lord, I will place him in the safety for which he longs. The words of the Lord are pure words, like silver refined in the furnace on the ground. You purified saints, you, O Lord, will keep them. You guard us from this generation forever. On every side the wicked prowls. Villainous is exalted from among the children of men. Now the Son, I shall now do the Lord's prayer. Please bow your heads, O Father in heaven. Hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.